welcome to the next video of today. As you might have seen from the thumbnail, it's not the Titans Nest deck. Instead, I'm gonna be playing this monstrosity right here. It's basically an emergency powers deck which revolves around using Underworld Dreams, smothering Tit and just dealing a ton of damage when the opponent has to redraw their hand, putting more threats on the field. You get the point. Anyways, I really enjoyed this deck in the past, like before the rotation happened around Eldraine. I used to play this a lot because back then we had quite a few tools to gain life, to draw deeper into the deck with more efficiency. However, I think with the inclusion of Underworld Dreams in Terrace, this could actually be a viable strategy. I did include one copy of Abosh the Rapier, so the idea kind of was that if you have like multiple Underworld Dreams on the field already, and you use emergency powers and somehow you draw into the Abosh, you could basically plunk this thing down onto the field and suddenly your Underworld Dreams will be dealing double the damage. So having this on field, emergency powers, putting down the Abosh is basically 14 damage to the face from all the cards that they are drawing, which can be incredibly strong in today's meta game because it's all about closing the game in one go quickly. There is a lot of aggro decks running around, so we need lots of board wipes. Most stuff is under 3 mana, including Euro, which is a converted mana cost of 3. So I'm running 4 Ritual Suits, 4 Ritual Suits, 4 Shatter the Skies. This also combos with the Underworld Dreams, and we don't really care too much about how many cards you have in hand because we're gonna cycle them out anyways. And I included 3 Heartless Eggs so that I can destroy some creatures here and there if need be. And lastly we have the Fae of Wishes. The Fae of Wishes to get something from the sideboard. I wasn't completely sure what to put in here, so I just put some generic jank that could be fun to play, especially since we do have the mana fixing with all the treasure tokens that we will be producing. So yeah, the sideboard, just if you copy this deck, just spice the sideboard up to your own personal taste. Put all your threats in there that you like in my case I like Casualties of War, I like stuff like Capture the Audience. Didn't get to play a whole lot of that during the game footage today, but just go wild with the sideboard and put whatever you want in there. Anyways, that's all from me for the deck tech for today. I will jump quickly, maybe not. I was thinking maybe I should showcase the Titans Nest a little bit, what I'm working on, but you will see it soon enough anyways once the video is done for that. So enjoy the footage and see you at the end of the video with my announcements of what I'm gonna do tomorrow, etc. So take care for that and have fun. Alright, and we're at it again, and we're up against Yoku Mame. Let's have a look at our hand if we can make this combo work. Today we'll be making people pay their taxes, and we got emergency powers, and the deck basically resolves around getting this on the field and then using emergency powers multiple times in order to win the game. I get to go first. We do have a Teferi, so I am gonna keep this. Hopefully we can draw into a Smothering Tit somewhere along the way. A second white source would also be quite useful, so I can Shatter the Sky if they fill the board with creatures. Recording this session has been quite difficult because I'm trying to avoid all the companion decks as much as possible, since they do get banned as of today. Well, they're not banned, but you know, you need to pay 3 mana instead of being able to cast them generally from the sideboard. We're up against a discard deck here. Let's see. The Hunt of Hightower. Okay, seems cool. Let's have a look. Should I put this down? This would be useful if I did have the Smothering Tit in hand already, but since I do not, I will go with the Fairy instead. I could -3 it, but I would rather see if I can get some value off him next turn. Having the Shatter the Sky in hand is also quite useful because I can +1 and then basically Shatter the Sky on the opponent's turn. But I'm not sure if they even have a creature plan, to be honest. The deck looks extremely strange to me. It's not something I've seen before. Main deck, main phase Trill of Possibility because of the fairy. Let's see, so I will shock this in and I'm gonna plus the fairy. What this does is I can Shatter the Sky on their turn. And if they don't place any creatures, I can always just use the granted side of the Fae of Wishes. Alright, they decide not to, then we're gonna wish for something from the sideboard. I wish I had a Smothering Tit in the sideboard and not all 4 of them in the main deck, but that's something you're gonna hear me complain about quite often going forward while playing this deck. What do I even want? Maybe I should just get an Up Nixilis. Yeah, but that's quite useless too. I'll go with the Time Wipe and just keep it like that. Okay, and we did not draw into a land. I will plaster the fairy again and see if they will play out anything. This time they are Neymar Dushel though, so I assume there will be some creature on the field eventually. I do also hope that I draw into a third Black Source, so I can put the Underworld Dreams on the field already. The opponent's taking extremely long to decide what they want to do with their play. Maybe they tapped out while I was choosing stuff from the sideboard earlier. And the opponent is not reacting now. Not sure what that is about. Maybe they assault roping because they think we are playing some kind of Esper control build. I've no idea what they are up to right now, but let's have a look and see. I know quite a lot of people hate the fairy, so maybe it's something to do with that. Ah, nah, they are back. Oh, cool. That's quite nice. Offspring's Revenge. So what does this do? Exactly, I forgot already. At the beginning of the combat of your turn, exile a target red. Oh, so they can basically bring the Hunt of Hightower back, if I'm correct. That's quite janky. That's something I may want to build on the channel sometime soon. Do I destroy that now? I guess not. I can just bounce it with the Teferi on their turn, right? So let's just leave that right there. I do not mind them making me discard something right now. What should I discard though? Probably the Starfield Mystic. Yes, that is fine. So now I can -3 this and draw a card. We got another Shatter the Sky, but I suppose since I do not have the opportunity to play my board wipe during their turn, I will play these things out now. They do not have another creature in their graveyard right now, but they might be discarding one, because we did see a bunch of discard effects right there. Rakdos the showstopper. Well, this person just wants to have fun, it seems. What do I do now? I could do this actually. Yeah, then let's do this and plus the Teferi. Seems like a good plan. So put this back to the hand, get rid of that Rakdos right there. With no creatures on the field, the Rakdos is not that scary anyways, even if they bring it back with the Offspring's Revenge. But yeah, a little bit bummed out that I still haven't found my smothering tide though, so...
Don't make another move.
To find another land there. Well, let's just plus this then. And do I put this down? Maybe I do. Maybe I just jam the Abosh here. This will start dealing 2 damage to them instead of 1. And basically, if they do draw something now, and they seem... why? Ah, because the creature was weaker, I see. Alright, let's put this down, and now we are very close to going off, I suppose, so let's plus this. Basically, just need 1 land now, and then it's game over for them. Ah, that's not a land. I will bounce that, maybe we draw into one. And there's a land. I don't think they have a way to interact with this, so let's go ahead and do this, and this should be GG for the opponent right there. I will put... what should I put on the field? Maybe another Teferi. Keep this one. And we got 14 triggers right there. Isn't this absolutely beautiful? I love pulling off a win condition like this. Would have been even greater with the Abosh on the field just now. But I'll take the win and let's move on to the next game. Hopefully with a bit more smothering tide, however you pronounce it, on the field. Alright, and we're up against the next opponent, who is called Adamas. Let's have a look if we can make this combo work. 2 black lands, not too great. Unfortunately, need to mulligan this. And let's see, I guess this will do for the time being. What do I drop though? Maybe the Heartless Act? Yeah, maybe the Heartless Act, because we do have a Shatter the Sky and we should be able to draw into a white land eventually, so let's do that. Smothering Tit would be great now, then we can put the Starfield Mystic down, followed by the Tit in the next turn, but... we did not draw it. Oh well. Well, we still have an opportunity to draw it this coming turn, but most likely that's not gonna be the case. Do I trade with this Fallmire Knight? I don't think I do. It seems a bit of a waste to trade with that thing. Alright, and they got a Smitten Swordmaster. In that case, I will put down the Teferi now, and I should bounce one of these. Maybe it's best to just bounce the Fallmire Knight here. We did draw into another Teferi, that's cool. Should I trade or not? Maybe not. Let them. We got another one. Just let them take that Teferi down there. Maybe they will put the Fallmire Knight down again. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, that's not the white sauce, but I think it will do. I bet they are gonna draw something off that. Yes, they are. And this allows me the opportunity to put this thing back to the hand. We draw to another one. Okay, let's attack in. I don't think they have any hasty creatures, and if they do have a questing beast, there's not much I can do against it anyways with the Starfield Mystic. Yeah, a bit on the low side with the enchantments, I have to say. When I built this list, it kind of seemed to work out better, especially when I was playtesting, but oh well, it's what it is. And let's see, here we could plus this and then keep up the Ritual of Suit on their turn. I will attack in though. Maybe they decide to... they can't even trade, can they? Oh well. No trading then, let's just move on to the next turn. Yeah, I will let them do that, so hopefully they will place down a couple more creatures now. Not the Falmire Knight, I hope, because that one is kind of a useless target. Let's see what they will do. I'm hoping for at least 2 creatures, and they decided to not play either of those. Well then, in that case, it's time for Teferi number 3. And they decided to draw again. Let's put this thing back to their hand. And in we go, and we're now 14 cards deep and we still haven't seen our payoff. I hope that's gonna change pretty soon, because at this rate I'm gonna be in trouble, and there will be a maintenance soon. Okay, so I do need to hurry up this game. They put the Order of Midnight down again, and what else? Smith and Swordmaster. Do they have a third one? That would be quite great. No, they do not have a third one, and I do not have the land to put that down, so let's plus here and attack in with both of these. Damas decides to trade in there. Let's see what they are gonna do next. Do want to protect my Teferi now though, so since I don't have another one, so let's Ritual of Suit right there. And they destroy it anyways. Well, wasn't that a waste of a ritual, but oh well, at least they don't have black mana now, so they cannot cast all of this junk. Or maybe they do. They do have black mana. I spoke too early. Which one will they play? They play the Falmire Knight. That's not really threatening. 1 damage a turn. Meh. Put this down, and they may not have any removal for this kind of stuff. I do want to put Underworld Dreams down before I use the emergency power, so I will try to stall it out a bit until I can. Okay, there's the Murderous Knight, and I grew into this land. Yeah. Let's shock it in. I can always... Actually, that was a mistake. Let's just shatter the sky now. Get rid of everything, and maybe next time we can go off. They're likely gonna pay for this anyway, so yeah, there they go. The smuggling was a bit too late, I'm afraid. I wish it had arrived a little bit early. But now we have this. Now it's time to start having some fun with the emergency powers. 2 damage to the face, that's great. Okay, well I didn't even remember that effect. It's the first time I see Flex and Intruder in Constructed since a very, very long time. Alright, and he's going full on. Can I get away with playing a second one of these? Not really, right? I need to use this now, unfortunately. So let's do this. They will not be able to pay for that, so what should I put down? Maybe the second Smothering Tide is the best option here. This is the most expensive thing among all of these. I can play a land, yeah. Should I Ritual of Suit? Probably right, so let's do this now. And let's place down another Underworld Dreams right there. And let's see where it goes this time. I mean, they will still pay for at least one of these, I bet, but this tax is gonna cost them quite a bit in the long run. So they pay for both, and what is their plan now? Maybe I should do this on my upkeep, the Omen of the Sea. Alright then, I do need to clear this. This is just gonna be trouble in the long run. But yeah, I just need a emergency powers and then I should be good to go, right? So let's do this first. Yes, scry. The bottom to the bottom. Let's draw this. And I don't have the opportunity to also correct this, but probably do it anyway. So let's activate this now. Yes. The fairy is good. The fairy, yeah, let's keep that. I can bounce that Flaxen Intruder there and slow things down a bit. Put this thing back to the hand. And there's the emergency power, so now we are pretty good to go. Let's put this down. Maybe they will waste that time on the Starfield Mystic, but I think we pretty much have them now. So all we need to do is to untap, use the emergency powers and go for the win right there. Yeah, sure, kill the Teferi, I don't mind even a little bit. I hate this card just as much as you do. Knight, what else? Looking for some more lands, but this is game over for them. Unless they somehow remove the Underworld Dreams now, in that case they do have another turn. Order of Midnight again. Is there even any one? Okay, well... Good game, mister, and there you go. Draw a bunch and get a lot of triggers. There we go. He wasn't dead yet because he did heal up a bit earlier with the Smitten, but he was pretty much done. So let's go on to the next one. Alright, here we go. Game number 3 against Javier, something like that. There's so many hard to pronounce names on Arena. Do you notice as well? This is a bit shady because I don't have any black mana, but on the other hand, if I do draw into a land, I have a turn 3 Smothering Tit, so I'm gonna take the risk since this is unranked anyways, and unranked is all about having fun. In my opinion at least. Your opinion may differ. Alright, we're up against a Gates deck. That's quite spicy as well, isn't it? Let's put this thing down now then. We did not draw into the land. I took a risk and it backfired completely. Road Spiral, what else do they have? Alright, they really ramped up quite a bit. But we do have our Smothering Tit now, so we too will start ramping pretty soon. Let's attack in with both of these. I don't think there will be a big creature coming down with haste anytime soon. Will they pay the tax? They do not pay the tax. Are they gonna play a Golos? I do like myself some Golos gameplay. Let's see what they're gonna do. A Hydroid Grasses, well... That's more mana for me, isn't it? So... I'm not sure if it comes down with the count. Yeah, it has the counters already. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna bounce that with the Teferi because if he's gonna draw more stuff, it's only beneficial for my strategy as well. So let's put Mr. Teferi down now, and the Crassus goes back to the hand. Oh, we did draw into a Shatter the Sky. That's gonna be quite useful pretty soon as well. And let's attack with everything again then. Alright, there we go. It's their turn. Ritual of Suit kind of kills Hydroid Crassus relatively easily, so if he replays it, even though he draws quite a bunch of lands, a bunch of cards, this can take care of that thing really quickly. Another Arboreal Grazer, okay. But they almost reached the point where they can kind of pay for all the tax constantly, so... meh, not the greatest. Should I put this back in the hand? Maybe I do. Right, maybe I shouldn't even have played this. Yeah, let's put this back in the hand and auto-pay like that. We'll drop 2 of these, I suppose, and add this back to the hand now. If I wish, I can still board clear next turn, right? So let's wish now. And what do I want? Let's see. I could give them a captive audience, but I don't have enough mana for that right now. I could Casualties of War, but that doesn't do much. Maybe a Genesis Ultimatum is quite fun. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's get the Genesis Ultimatum.
I've got it.
And yeah, let's pass the turn. Probably gonna pay now, but that's fine. Oh, they still don't pay. Well, isn't that absolutely amazing for us then? He's gonna destroy everything though, which is a little bit of a letdown, but... oh well. Yeah, that's not really fun. Let's wish for something then, and let's just get up Nixilis then. Do I have a... no, I don't have a second black mana, so that's not a good choice then. Let's just make them waste time by showing the time wipe in the hand. That should kind of push them back a bit to not overextend with creatures, so that gives us another chance. Play this now, probably use none there. But maybe I can play a land with this, so let's do it now. 2 lands, there's a second black source that's quite useful for the Ritual of Suit, so let's take that. And put that down tapped like so, and then at the end of their turn I can still Omen of the Sea to scry. Alright, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna play an absolutely massive snake? Or are they gonna use something else now? Okay, massive snake it is. I'm gonna crack the Omen of the Sea now. Underworld Dreams and a black mana. I mean, yeah. Wish I had this up already, so... yeah, such a tough one. Yeah, let's just keep it there, and... I do need a payoff anyways, sooner or later, so my turn rolls around. I do need to take care of that thing now though, so let's play this now. Actually we can do this, play this, and then we can clear the board, get the Fae of Wishes back to the hand. And goodbye, Crassus. They are drawing quite a bit too, so the Underworld Dreams could be quite useful against them. Again, really big shame. Oh no, that would have been... Oh, I wish I had this on the field. Why didn't I have a third black mana? Oh well, they are gonna mill themselves out at this rate though, so... Let's see how they are gonna solve that, because everything is gonna draw them cards now, right? So... Okay, Underworld Dreams time. Put that thing down and... I suppose I will wish for something again. What can I wish for? Let's see. I don't have anything I can pay for, so maybe the Up Nixilis for the time being. They take 1 damage there. As long as they don't have something big and hasty, we should be fine. Okay, that heals them for 3, but they do take 1 damage from the Underworld Dreams right there. We might actually end up decking them out at this point, because the Up Nixilis is gonna take care of the Euro. And whenever they draw, they are gonna take a significant amount of damage. Can I play both? No, I cannot. Alright then. Let's Ritual of Suit, get rid of everything, and keep the Up Nixilis in the hand for the time being. Let's put this one down as a blocker. I think decking them out will be quite a fun win con here. Okay, Gates Ablaze, that's fine. Maybe if we draw into a land, I can put this down and Shatter the Sky. I mean, eventually we should be drawing into a emergency powers, right? We haven't seen any yet, I believe. Okay. Alright, I will do this, and that way I can still Omen of the Seas during their turn. Goodbye, Mr. Euro, Titan of Nature's Red. And they scry. A couple of triggers right there. And end the turn. I can Omen of the Sea at the end of their turn. And these two are kind of doing their work, doing my work for me. Ooh, this can be dangerous. They do have quite a bit of stuff in there. Am I dead though? Oh no, it looks like I am. They won so badly, even my game decides to freeze. That's nothing I can use, so everything to the bottom. Yeah, I've never seen this version of Gates before. Quite cool of them to play this. And they do go in for the win. Well, it was a fun game regardless, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, we're up against Mr. Plainfist. We do have some ways to draw into our deck, and we do have a board clear, so I'm gonna keep this. They mulligan down to 5. Oh no, 6, sorry. So let's play this into play tap. Next turn I can play the island, and then I always can keep the Heartless Act up, or just Omen of the Sea if they don't play anything else. Looks like an adventure deck, so I think I'm gonna destroy this now before they can generate any card draw. Love Struck Beast. Do they have another land? Okay, no land. Then we should be good for the time being. We can Omen of the Sea at the end of that turn. And they are wishing for something. Okay, what are they wishing for? Alright, still waiting. A Genesis Ultimatum. Oh, that's quite spicy. Well, let's put this down now then. Do I want the fairy now or not? I do like the black mana source as well. Yeah, let's just keep it. That way we can always use this at the end of their turn, next turn. So let's put this guy down now, and we can bounce the token. Put down the black sauce and pass the turn. Alright, to take care of the fairy. And they play the Bone Crusher Giant. And we got the Underworld Dreams. And we can play the Omen of the Sea on their turn as well. Do hope that I find a Smothering Tit pretty soon though, because they are going to be dealing quite a bit of damage. Luckily, I think most of the stuff in the deck are creatures, so even if they do Genesis Ultimatum, I can probably Shatter the Sky it in the following turn. But they are wishing for another thing. What are they wishing for this time? A Shadow Spear. Okay, well, sure. Another Teferi and another Omen of the Sea. I don't want this for sure, and I... Do I want that? Not really, right? Yeah, let's just put this away, this... There's the Smothering Tit. So let's put that down now. It did tap me weirdly, unfortunately, so I do need to shock this in as a punishment for not tapping stuff myself. Alright, what will they play? I hope they play some more creatures so I can use the Ritual of Soot this coming turn. They are gonna heal for 5, but that's fine. Ah, not ideal. The Brazen Borrower there, but... Yeah, let's keep that on top for the time being. I mean, can I play both? Not really, right? So I guess it's time to use this now then, get rid of that giant over there and play this into the... play this tapped, I mean. Could have played the plains and be able to scry, but... Let's see. Alright, they're gonna turbo draw. Well, at least this is gonna deal damage to them, so GG upon for that. Wish I had the Tit on the field now, but unfortunately I do not. I will be able to clear the field now though, so let's go to the main phase, put this down first, but I do need to be careful that I don't accidentally tap my white sources. And let's do this now. This is gonna draw them a card, which will generate some mana for us. And deal a bit of damage to them. They're likely going to Genesis Ultimatum. I'm quite curious what they will fetch off the top. Oh, that's it, right. That's quite... Well, I kind of expected something better than that, not gonna lie, but... Okay, sure, you tried, let's just leave it at that. Should I board wipe that so he cannot wish again, or not? Because he's likely gonna fetch another one of those things, right? Now let's crack this first. No, not now. Now we crack it. What do we find on top? A Heartless Act. I mean, that's good enough, right? So let's put the land to the bottom and keep the Heartless Act. Draw. I will destroy the Fae of Wishes because I don't want them to cause any more bullshit with that. And I suppose I could crack this now just so I don't keep getting the trigger the whole time, so let's do that. I will get it anyways. Emergency powers, good, 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 good. Let's keep that up there. And pass the turn to them. We can still play a land, let's do that. Are they going to pay for the Smothering Tit or not? They do pay for that, they do take some damage. Okay then. They might have a way of buffing the Innkeeper, but I don't think they will. What will they use now? Lucky Clover and anything else? Come on, play that Fae of Wishes. You should have played that one, not because this is the one that is on an adventure already. Alright, he healed quite a bit there. So I have two options here. I can use this now and kind of hope I draw into a second one. Probably the way to go. I mean, how unlucky can we get, right? We did not find a second one. No. And we did not have a board wipe either. Oh, this is painful. Let's put this down. Okay, Teferi, don't fail me, buddy. Please find me an emergency powers or a board wipe. Either one will do. Let's put this back to the hand. Ah, we got rewarded. There we go. And that's another game win for us. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, let's have a look at our hand. We got 2 lands and a whole load of nothing else. Well, we do have nice things, but I don't think this is good enough. Ah, another 2 land. Anybody else noticed this with the shuffler lately, that it's really hard to draw into stuff? Maybe it's just me, but I've been having quite the difficulty as of late, so let's keep it like this. I will place the swamps down first in case I do draw into a Underworld Dreams. Maybe it would have been better to go with the land there first. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's play the Omen of the Sea at the end of their turn. Up against a blue-white Flyers deck by the looks of it, so let's cast this now. Maybe we can lure out a counterspell. Okay, so they are not on a counterspell plan. I think I need this, so let's put the land to the bottom. I do have... No, I don't have white sources, so I do need to keep it like so then. Don't want to Ritual of Suit yet, unless they play another creature. Okay, they do not, then I will stick to the ramping plan for the time being. Alright, maybe we will be seeing a Sky Cat here, or an Empyrean Eagle. There we go. I will crack this, I don't really need the Omen of the Sea. Emergency Powers and Underworld Dreams, well those are 2 of the combo pieces, so I kind of want to keep those. We are just a little bit of land away from just hard casting this, so let's keep that and pass the turn to them. My turn. Should I wait one more turn before I use this stuff? Maybe I do. Let's just wait one more turn and see if they will play out a little bit more. I do put myself in danger of being hit by a Rally of Wings, but... Okay, so... I keep facing all kinds of enchantment removal that I have not seen before, so maybe the meta is shifting quite a bit. The opponent said good game there, but I feel the game is not done yet, sir. So, not sure what you are on about just yet. This doesn't really have much of an effect, does it? Okay, well, have a look at this. Don't you love a Shatter the Sky? Especially since it's such a good game right now. Yeah, try it. You should discard something. I love it if you do that. Discard a card to the Dream Trawler. Yeah, go for it. Give it hexproof. Test that out. Alright, this is one of the spiciest blue-white flying decks I have seen so far though, so props to them for that. We have a Heartless Act. I guess I can keep this up. Let's see, we have 6 lands now, so... Hopefully if we can find a Smattering Tit, we should be in a good spot. Okay, so... Should I use emergency powers now? Probably not, right? I should use up my removal first. Also, I don't want to reload the hand with 7 cards. Put this down. And pass the turn. Take 1 damage there. And I got another enchantment removal. They are loaded with those things, so yeah, not really the greatest, but let's keep going. Let's see what else they have. Spectral Sailor, I want nothing to do with that. That thing is gonna draw them something though, but I mean, it's not too threatening, is it? I just let them do their thing and I can destroy it now, I suppose. Destroy target creature. You don't get to decide when you draw. I get to decide when you draw. Okay then. Is it reload time? Maybe it is. We should be able to find some board wipes anyways, right? So let's do this. Let's go ahead and put everything back. We did find a smothering tit right there. Let's put that on the battlefield, and we have, yeah, thank you. And we do have a Heartless Act here in case they do want to do something spicy. A bit too much land though. Earlier we were a little bit screwed, I believe, but now we got so much stuff. Sky's Cat Sovereign, quite a nice card. Should I clear this now? Probably not, right? 1 damage is not gonna do much. Are they gonna get rid of... Ah, no, opponent, why are you doing this? What are you even playing? Ah, you had to do this now. Oh, my opponent, you don't know what you did to me. Okay, fine. You need to be careful. Stuff is gonna cost 2 more, but I think I can still Ritual of Suit on their turn like this. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have 4 mana available. Let's do that and place this tapped and pass the turn. They must be wondering, like, why is he tapping his lands there and then untapping them? The Skycat Sovereign kind of promotes him to play out his hand now, but let's see what he does. Let's see. I will let him do his stuff. I will take the damage, and if he untaps, I will... Okay. Creates a cat. Creates another cat. Okay, let's hold up control there. And now we do this. Goodbye, cute kittens. And he decides to give up right there. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay then, we have Means of Scrying and we have some board clears. This is a definite keep. Let's put down the Watery Grave first, and then next turn we can Omen of the Sea during their turn. They are playing some Companion. I don't think the update has gone through yet that they need to pay 3 mana, but oh well, let's just pretend that they are paying the mana like they should. A Paradise Druid, let's put down the Omen of the Sea now then. Smothering Tit, I do want that, definitely. Do I want another land right now? We do need a third Black Saw, so maybe I should just keep both of these. My turn, and with that said, I will put this down, and I guess I will just blast the Teferi then. Hopefully they do not have a way to deal with the Teferi on their turn now. If they do, that will be quite sad. So what I'm hoping to do here is to plus the Teferi on my turn later. Okay, there goes the Teferi. Well, goodbye Teferi, but we do draw a second one, which can bounce this thing back to the hand and draw me a card. So let's put this down. We have fixed the black sources for the Underworld Dreams. Also quite nice. I would have loved to place the Smothering Tit down there, but that was not meant to be just yet. And they're still on the Planeswalker Destruction plan. I don't want to board clear this, so let's put this down now along with the Hallowed Fountain. And are they gonna pay their taxes? Will you pay your taxes, sir? I will take treasures. You will pay your taxes. Well, good for you, sir. Good for you. I will just replay that thing. Let's just put it down again, and I guess I will play this out now. Underworld Dreams is cool, I guess. Fair of Wishes, don't really need it, so let's put that on top and the other one on bottom. Are they gonna pay? They do not pay, so they do want to put the Zaganta down now, but we have to Shatter the Sky to deal with that. A Rhythm of the Wild, wow, that's that's extra spicy. Yeah, you can give your Paradise Druids uncounterable, but I'm still gonna kill them. Should I do this? I think I do. Let's put this down with this, and goodbye Paradise Druids. It was nice knowing you. I hope you have fun. Will he pay? I would love a what's it called, an emergency powers now. Emergency powers into another emergency powers would be absolutely amazing right here. Right, are they gonna pay or not? Okay, they don't pay for that, so that's good. And they play another Paradise Druid. Okay, okay. Plus the Teferi, and should I crack one of these? Maybe I do, right? So do I have 3? Yeah, let's crack one of these. Auto pay for that, because I do want a. No, I don't want more lands. I want a emergency powers off the top. Come on, as another land. I said emergency powers, not lands. Do I do anything here, or do I let them play out a turn? I mean, Euro does get hit by Ritual of Suit as well, so I think I'm just gonna let them do that thing for now. They have enough stuff in the graveyard to basically play the Euro again, but they will have to tap the Paradise Druid to get the right amount of mana. Okay, there comes the Euro, and they tapped out all the blue land, which is also quite good. I am gonna crack this now to try and dig for that emergency powers. Alright then, so they draw a card and they did find a blue land. I mean, they could have a mystical dispute, which I do have to be careful of, but other than that, it should be fine, right? And there they draw another land, another card, I mean. Oh, all the value, oh. So, even more value. So let's do this first. And I think I have enough land. Yeah, I have enough stuff for this as well, so... And now let's do this. Yeah, let's put this down and... They are gonna take an absolute ton of damage. Thank you, sir, thank you. I got a surprise for you. There is another one. Alright, there we go, and another 14 damage for you. Yeah, let's put this down, doesn't even matter at this point. And here we go, so much damage. I think this is a good part where I can end the video. I pulled off my combo perfectly, exactly as how I wanted it to. And thank you, Highwayman, for being part of the last game right there. Anyways, I'm sorry that the Titan's Nest deck was not up yet today. I am building around it, but I feel the deck is missing something and I'm not sure what. Like, the issue I keep having with Titan's Nest is like I need some form of self-mill to load my graveyard in order to be able to make use of the Titan's Nest. But by doing so, I kind of dilute my card pool that I don't have any actual good cards in the deck. So I'm trying to find a balance where I can self-mill to have lots of stuff in the graveyard to generate mana with, and at the same time to pull out some big threats for cheap. And originally I was running a self-mill deck which basically keeps milling itself and then mutating in a Troy onto something and bringing all the milling creatures onto the battlefield together with a Tassa's Oracle. But the deck doesn't perform against Mono Red, and I think it's a bit of a shame when a deck keeps on dying consistently to aggro strategies, especially when there's so many of those around. So I will go building around it a bit more tonight, especially after the update goes live with the Agent of Treachery being gone, because that's another issue I've been facing. Like, I put down my Titan's Nest and then the opponent goes like, Luca, -2, take your Titan's Nest. And it's just not fun, and it also doesn't really give a proper representation of what the meta is about right now. So anyways, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I sure did. I love the smothering tit with emergency powers combo. I may even craft a 4th emergency powers just for that reason. Or maybe I should just put the Titan's Nest in this deck. Who knows? I will have a look tonight to see what kind of video I will upload for tomorrow. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed already, please consider doing so. It would be a huge help to me as a content creator. Right now I am trying to do this full time, and I in no way, like, while I am very grateful for the people supporting me on Patreon, I know that not everybody has those funds available, but on the other hand, if I do manage to reach 1,000 subscribers at one point, then I should be able to get a little bit of money from YouTube for posting videos based on the number of views and all that kind of stuff. So in that way, you as the viewer can kind of enjoy the videos, and I will be having a little bit of funding coming in to keep on continue doing this every single day. Anyways, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see me play this deck again, English sentences difficult, please let me know down below. I will gladly play this deck as many times as everyone wants, so just let me know. Take care and see you tomorrow.